Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Rockets. A modern-day forward with a high release and an even higher ceiling. The play of Jabari Smith will be essential as they get set to square off against the Lakers. Rockets, Lakers, coming up next on 2K Sports. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You take a look at the Lakers. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, Houston nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed.
I think for Los Angeles, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court, and it's Thompson in at small forward. And for Los Angeles, they've got Hayes, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's James, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now here's Doncic. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
First free throw is good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Şengün, no good. Hachimura outside. Outside Reeves. From outside, off the mark. Green with the ball. Picked up by James. Here's Thompson. Doncic grabs the miss. James deciding where to go with it. Reeves with a screen on Thompson. From deep, here's Doncic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hayes, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Hachimura. Left side Reeves. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Doncic has got 6 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Van Vliet with a screen on Reeves. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And it's Doncic missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hayes against Green. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Doncic pulls down the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. James can't get it to go. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. And he gets that one. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Van Vliet outside. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Pulls up at the elbow, and he hits the jumper.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
All Laker fans, time cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. On the ball, your hype squad. Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you.
Changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Hachimura, and Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Eason's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Whitmore. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top team start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
That one misses. So he can't get either to fall. The Lakers lead by 3. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Whitmore. Back to Green. Pass to Eason. Green against Doncic. And there's Green on the assist from Eason. Green's got 5 points.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Again, the Lakers score.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Whitmore. Smith outside. Eason, the pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore. Rebound, the Lakers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Los Angeles leading by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Connect is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Whitmore, and there's a 3-second violation. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Rui Hachimura.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months, getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in for Adams. Now here's Vincent. He's closely guarded. Hachimura sets a screen. Vincent can't hit. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. And that one good. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take that.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary fantastic Lakers.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Green is checked in.
Enjoy.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to James. With some arc. Eason pulls it in. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Launches a three. The Lakers with a rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Down low. Out to Hachimura. From downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. On target from range. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Reeves. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shoots over Eason. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Thompson.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Eason pulls it in. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The offensive rebound. Hachimura from long range. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no matter where he is.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. RJ, just playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
It's bandstand time. Get ready then, like everyone is watching. Somebody doesn't have a rhythm. Let's see what we got.
Doncic is checked in for Reeves. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün checked in for Thompson. Outside, Green. Green going at the D. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic a couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Los Angeles leading by 4. James passes to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. And here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here is James. Over Van Vliet. The shot by James, no good. There's a minute 17 left in the half. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really... The elevation from Green!
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
1:03 left in the first half of this game. Hachimura outside. 13 feet out. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Five on the clock. Off target from three-point range.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Connect. Yet to see a basket. Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Here's Van Vliet. Missed inside.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Checking out Los Angeles. They're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Outside for Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. Green against Reeves. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Şengün, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, Hachimura, defended by Thompson. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time. All fans, who wants a T-shirt? All right, fans, if you want a free T-shirt, get up and get loud. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Here's James. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Smith with the rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Thompson finds Green. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the drive. The ball's knocked loose. James with the ball, guarded by Smith. LeBron, attack mode. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And it's good for 2.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
From deep, here's Doncic. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Smith outside. Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. James passes to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Pass to Hayes. Hachimura against Thompson. Doncic outside. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Here's Şengün. And here's Van Vliet from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Doncic, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Thompson outside. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over Van Vliet. They get it back. Doncic passes to Reeves. And the 3 off target.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün for the tie. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Şengün.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for James. And connects subbed in for Hachimura. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic outside, over Whitmore, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Doncic has got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Thompson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
The Lakers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Doncic on the wing. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Brooks outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 5.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Right wing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Tie game in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Rockets trail. And here's Van Vliet. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
James outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
At the line for the Rockets, Dillon Brooks. 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And Brooks drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Hachimura. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. James can't get it to go. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And it's Green missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brooks against James. On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to Connect. Over Green. And again, the Lakers, no good. Houston in the lead. Lets it fly. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Inside. The shot by James, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Green, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Adams. Nails the baby hook. Adams has gotten his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
All Laker fans, time here on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Take your time. All court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Doncic outside. To stop the drought. Nice finish from Luka.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Hachimura to tie it up. The second effort. Luka against resistance.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Thompson outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Yes, it's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
What separates VanVleet from others is his competitive toughness. He is not going to shy away from a moment.
Doncic is doubled. James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Reeves. For 3, Smith drills it from deep.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Thompson with the block. Green, the pass to VanVleet. Misses from short range. The Lakers trail. Hachimura in the post. Covered by Smith. And it's Hachimura missing. Here's Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
James with the ball. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
James passes to Hachimura. Back to James. Hachimura outside. And here's James. Here's Hayes. Count it!
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. Man, this guy just has nerves of steel. VanVleet is an absolute assassin.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
All right, fans, court, here they are, the Laker Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. No good on the triple.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Fred VanVleet. 2 fouls.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
From G League to a big-time player, VanVleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And that one's good. James.
Like, how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
The fourth team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Doncic. It's James on the wing. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Team foul. Shooting for Houston, Fred VanVleet. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And here's Reeves outside. Doesn't go for him. Now Thompson. And so it's Houston winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.